All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the summer session. My name is Alan Adami. I'm in the 2016 cohort. I'm a health and physical education teacher, the athletic director, and the baseball coach at Ellerby Middle School in Little Ellerby, North Carolina. I also teach a kids fitness class and a teen fitness class in the town of Rockingham a couple of nights a week. Since I saw most of you last, I have had a couple of changes in my life that I think are noteworthy. When I first entered the cohort, I lived in Hamlet, North Carolina, and I've since moved to the big metropolis of Ellerby, which is about 25 minutes north of where I was living, about an hour and 10 minutes south of UNCG on 220. And since I made my first video, I've also gotten engaged. Bam! So I'm very happy about that. I don't have a wedding date set yet, but I'm super excited to be engaged to the love of my life. So anyway, let's go. We're on the online teaching course. I graded myself a level 3 with online work, kind of experienced. Thinking back, I think I've taken 6 online courses. I took 2 in my master's program, research methods and public administration, budget and finance, and then of course I've taken the 4 classes that we've taken in the Ken cohort so far, with this being my 5th. I've also taught 4 different preps online. I taught 3 for Glenville State College personal health, lifelong wellness, and first aid and CPR, to which I did part online and then of course part on campus. And then at East Carolina I taught teaching physical education for the elementary school teacher, which is kind of a cash cow course that all elementary ed majors at ECU had to take, and it was online. It was a big hour generator for our program. So that would be my experience with that. So I'm looking forward to this class. I got good reviews in those other courses that I taught once I figured out what I was doing, but I can't wait to see what I learn in this course. I guess my best and worst story. My best story is when I took the budget and finance class back in my master's degree program. I had a student teacher that semester who was really good, and once he figured out what he was doing, I could basically turn him loose. And so for most of that class, I laid out on a gymnastics mat outside beside the basketball court where my student teacher taught, and I basically had 4 to 5 weeks of 6 hours a day to work on budget and finance. So needless to say, I did really well in that class, and my students enjoyed our student teacher as well. My worst story would be teaching at East Carolina and students intentionally locking themselves out of the quizzes 30 minutes before the quiz was due. And of course, being kind of new to teaching online, I didn't know at first that I should set like a no reset time a day or so before the quiz was due. So once I figured that out, that problem ceased to exist as well. At least it wasn't a problem for me. It was a problem for them. So looking forward to the class. Can't wait to work with whatever group I get put into, and good luck to everybody.